Welcome to my stables. I'm the Chocobo Keeper, and welcome back to Echoes of the Past. Last episode was a roller coaster, to say the least. Rhea got out her feelings for Amora as Amora is about to encompass on death's door. The party found out that mages do have the ability to cast spells without words, hand movements, and materials. And also the horror that there are followers of the Dark Ruler that willingly do so. You had gone to the tavern and y'all are about to go to bed. I'm going to need you to roll me some will saves.
15.
Oh, I got 19.
24 will save.
Is that Nat? Nat 20?
No,
That's
it's
not
an
a nat
18.
20.
Oh,
That's
damn.
an 18.
Damn. Alright,
Yeah.
so everybody goes, despite the situation that had happened, everyone goes to sleep peacefully. They get in their beds and let sleep finally take over them.
Well, most of us.
You don't have any...
Someone's shitting themselves right now.
Well, you know, concentration.
Wait, did you have another cask of rum? I thought you used it already.
I had 2, remember?
Oh, okay. Alright, never mind then. Alright.
And I never did get to make
The second one.
rum because I could only make one at a time without having to eat and rest.
For the most part. As Bert does his bum rum and afterwards he goes to sleep, nothing odd happens throughout the night, but far away in the desert sands, there is a lone figure struggling against the dunes. He is breathing very heavily. His normally orange scales are almost like a dull, dark beige. He is dragging somebody behind him, and she doesn't look too hot either. She is covered in a makeshift tent of some sorts, but her wings are sandy, dirty, molted. Her breath rattles in her chest, and there is just the slightest touch of beige magic slowly being pushed away by the black.
I made a promise, and I swear to the gods above I'm going to fulfill this promise. Someone has an important message for you, Amora, and you're going to live to get that damn message. For only a few more hours. We can do this.
And as he goes down, he takes a small blade, and on the top of his hand, he makes a quick and shallow cut. And the blood doesn't flow onto the sand. Instead, it is being absorbed by the beige magic, and as it is, the magic slowly starts pushing the black back to the wounds. Morning comes. You feel rested enough to where you can function. Your spells have all been rejuvenated. What little ones you did receive have been fully healed. Rhea and Bert, you also gained that 1 strength damage back.
Awesome.
Ooh, now we'll be back at full broken glory.
Yeah, no shit.
As you come out of your rooms, there is Rikku sitting in the lobby, just kind of sitting there, staring at the table.
It should be noted that Rhea has changed her look up a bit.
Ooh, do tell.
Instead of just having her mask on for the most part, her mask is now tied to her waist. And where her hair would normally be put up into a ponytail, it still is, but the thing that's supporting it is now interwoven with the 2 white feathers that she had from Imora.
Aww.
Disgusting.
Upon hearing you enter, Rikku will look up. Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. I hope everybody's well rested.
As well rested as can be. And then some, surprisingly, given the situation.
Well, at least we all got some good sleep. I've been waiting to see if there's been any news, but I haven't gotten anything yet, so there's that.
These kind of things unfortunately take time.
But time is something we
That's
don't have a
something we
lot
don't really
of.
have. Indeed.
Quite so. So, let's go on the ball. We need money for, well, various items we're going to need for our travels. So, let's get out to the swamp and actually do some work, shall we?
Indeed. I'm ready to go rip some things apart.
Remember, we also need to find that ring.
Yes, we need to find that ring.
Rikku will get up from the chair and kinda twirl her mace in her fingers. Well, we were supposed to do this a couple days ago, but, well, shit happened, so let's go knock some heads. You all
Do they have heads?
head out into the swamp. And as you're walking around, kinda looking for the specifics of what the people had wanted, it's oddly quiet. Too quiet.
Did we get here too early or too late? Is still asleep?
Players, I'm going to need you to put your little tokens on the board.
Also, while Face Guy sets up, I feel like I need to state this as well. There's no bigger anxiety moment in this game, in particular, than when the music changes.
You enter the swamp, and you are cautiously going through it, knowing what you encountered last time. As you travel, an awful stench hits your nose.
I didn't do it.
Oh, I picked the worst day to stop wearing the plague mask.
As the party comes up, Rikku will kind of hold out her arms to stop everybody, and she just points a finger ahead of you. You see a couple creatures mulling about. You can faintly see 3 humanoids kind of going through the trees. You hear the slight wing flaps of some other creatures somewhere in the distance, and water is being disturbed in 2 different places. But what really catches your ears and what really catches your eye is that there is a humanoid creature eating the dragon that you slew.
Oh dear God, it's the dragon. Oh wait, no. It is quite literally the dragon again. But something's happening to it.
Well,
What the
at
hell's
least
that?
I mean, everything has to go back to the earth, doesn't it?
I don't think that's natural.
What the hell is that little thing?
How big is it?
It's the size of a normal human. So we'll say
that-
about...
Not very little.
What does it look like?
You can't really tell. You can tell that it has 2 arms and 2 legs, but anything else, it's hidden by the dragon's leg. Kyrish, when you look upon this dragon, there is a sense of odd familiarity with this dragon. And something pulls you towards it.
Without really saying a whole lot, Kyrish is going to start approaching it. Calmly. He's not like, running at it, but he's going to start approaching the corpse, and obviously the creature feeding upon it.
I got your back. Following.
Roll me move silent checks.
I rolled an oof.
An ooh?
Rolled 22.
I rolled a 6.
Oh.
That is
Bert.
an oof.
Well, I got a 14.
You start to... Kyrish starts to walk toward the dragon. Everyone starts to follow. Rhea, you manage to step in a puddle. A real puddle this time. And you make a little sploosh sound. The figure eating is still unperturbed, and the noises are still in their respective spots. They haven't come towards you. You got lucky. The closest creatures, one rolled a nat 1 and the other one rolled a 2. You got lucky. You, Kyrish, you approach this dragon, and there's a sense of wrongness. Not that the fact that a dragon is here, dragons can exist anywhere, but the fact of what it was doing, the fact that it died, and there's something in the back of your head trying to scream at you why this dragon in particular is here. What do you do?
I'm not really sure why, but something about this feels off.
I mean, it's a big dragon being eaten by a little guy. I think it's supposed to feel off.
Very true. Very, very true.
It's not the fact that you killed it. It's not the fact that it's being eaten. There's a certain familiarity about it.
Uh-oh.
About the dragon or it being eaten?
It's the dragon itself. Kyrish, roll me a spot check.
11.
You are looking amongst its head, looking at the scales, and nothing really seems out of place. Rikku will admit a small and kind of stumble back a bit.
There you get it, Rikku.
Do you look at Rikku?
Rhea will, yeah.
Rhea will see that there is a small orb of lavender light in her hand, and she's looking directly at where Kyrish is.
What's up?
I know dragons are powerful magical creatures, but there should be no reason why this dragon should still be emitting magic. It doesn't make sense.
Still emitting?
Without looking back, Kyrish is going to talk back to them. Are you sure it's the dragon?
What else could it be? I mean, I guess the little guy that's next to it, but...
Yes, it's definitely the dragon. There's something there.
It's
And
obviously not alive.
exactly, which makes it weird. If you would cast Identify or Detect Magic, you would just be able to see myself encased in a thin layer of lavender light. For you, Kyrish, it's blue, and for Bert, it's puke yellow, but
Disgusting.
she kind of shrugs. So there should be no magic coming anywhere from this body. She's gonna step closer.
Advice? Given the situation, shouldn't we...
She will kind of peer around. She goes, it's centered in the head, but I don't understand. Yes, dragons have... Dragon remains have magical properties, but it doesn't... I don't understand. Well, alright. And she's gonna put her hand on the dragon's head. There is a small ring of black encircling her purple. Oh, well, we know who did this, but I don't even know what kind of magic this is, let alone if it's a spell or not. Kyrish, wasn't there something in your book about dragons?
Yes, I believe something was mentioned in apparently a part I wrote about something being placed inside of the skull of a dragon, but I'd sort of assumed it would be a dead dragon skull?
Isn't this dragon dead?
Well, now it is, yes.
Was it alive when we saw it last?
I mean, would someone have actually come back and put it in there?
Oh, I was just wondering if it might have been undead. We've ran across a lot of them. I mean, I've never seen an undead dragon that I can remember, so...
I mean, I suppose that's true, but...
Do you think it could be dark magic that brought it back? Reanimated it? Made it seem alive? With something placed in its skull?
Would we not have noticed something?
I mean, out of character, our fucking spot check sucked ass.
That's true. Okay, that's real fair. Oh,
So, I mean, yeah, it's possible that we didn't see shit.
Rikku will look towards Kyrish. I know you're not really happy about the slain dragon. Would you be offended if well... This is gonna sound barbaric. Would you be offended if I cut into its head?
Exhuming the corpse.
Shit, allow me!
I'd be glad if at least some parts of it were actually used. You slew it after all.
Actually, I'm gonna post up over here. Oh no, I'm not. Not in front of fucking Rhea. I've been run over before. Okay.
Rikku will take a small knife from a bag and she will manage to get the blade in between the scales and start to make an incision upon the head.
Is this humanoid thing still just munching away on the dragon and not paying any attention to us?
I was gonna say roll me some listen checks.
Sorry. I had to ask. I'm like, wait a minute, we're about to cut the head of this dragon open, and this motherfucker just gonna sit there and keep eating?
I just rolled a nat 20.
Very nice.
Word. That'll make up for my nat 1 that I'm about to roll. An 11.
13.
Bert and Rhea, you can only really hear the slicing of Rikku cutting the flesh open. Kyrish, you can hear the scalpel slicing. You can hear the swamp water to your left getting a little bit noisier. There's still there's louder splashes from the right, but you can hear the very close to you, and you notice that there are no more munching sounds.
He's going to slowly turn his head in the direction of where the creature was eating. Is that in the same direction where the water's making noise?
The one on the right, the louder splashing on the right, yes. The howl is basically the creature. I can't really be too fancy with these tokens, but basically you were by its head, and then like maybe 5 feet from there was its legs, and then 10 feet from that. So basically like a good 15-20 feet away from you was this creature. So maybe if you stood on your tiptoes, you'd be able to see it.
Kyrish is going to back up from the corpse, glancing over to the water to see if he can actually see anything.
Roll me another spot check.
11.
You
It comes and goes.
You don't see anything from the small bit of water to your left. You don't see anything from the water to your right. But you do see that where there used to be do I put this? On the dragon's legs, you notice that there's, instead of just the smooth black, there's two stripes of white on the leg.
What the flip is that supposed to mean?
The creature jizzed on its leg
Oh my god.
Apparently,
twice.
you all may want to prepare yourselves.
Always am.
Rikku doesn't really hear your warning. She's very focused in doing this incision properly. And then, Kyrish, as you're looking at the white streaks, you notice that they move. And they the white stripes kind of retreat a bit, but then they almost fully disappear, and in their place there is a Lacedon standing on top of this dragon's arm, or this dragon's leg, growling at you.
Who?
Oh, what?
That's flaccid.
Lacedon?
A Lacedon.
What the fuck is a Lacedon?
A Lacedon is basically a ghoul that thrives in the water.
Yes, do prepare yourselves. There may be more.
Indeed.
This thing is going to let out an ear-piercing screech. And it just seems to echo across the waters, through the trees. And you can faintly hear cackling, you can hear hissing, and you can hear a low rumble. Almost as if an answer.
That's not good.
Rikku looks up and sees the Lacedon, and she kind of jumps a little bit. Finally coming back to reality. Do you look around, or is your focus mainly on the Lacedon?
Hearing a growl coming from around somewhere, I got to look around. As I unhook my weapons from my belt.
Is everybody else following suit?
Sure?
Okay.
As you're looking around, there's a troll emerging from the one water. There is a weird snake-like thing with a human face coming out of another pond. You hear the flapping of wings, and you see something kind of dripping as it's flying, and then you see the head of another winged creature flying up from the water. The cackling comes closer, and you notice that you think they're humanoid, but you realize that no humans look like hags. Basic, stereotypical witches from story tales. Long, long ago. I'm gonna need some initiative from everybody. This sea hag, she kind of cackles up, and she will lock eyes with Bert, and she's going to take off with amazing speed and she is going to slash you. Does a 13 hit you?
No. 13 does not hit me.
As she goes to slice you, you kind of jump back enough just as the claws swipe at the air instead. Well, what would you like to do in retaliation because it's your turn?
Well, I already unhinged my Morning Star, so this bitch is getting her head caved in.
Alright, roll me an attack.
Does a 14 hit?
It does. Roll me some damage.
I rolled an 8 plus 1 is 9 points of damage.
Alrighty. You strike this sea hag in the head, and she screams in pain.
And then I'm going to take a 5-foot step.
After that, Kyrish, it is your turn.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Oh no. The crap. There's a lot of stuff out there.
There is.
I don't like it.
Deal with it.
No! What is the thing on the left-hand side, for one?
This is a water troll.
I was at. Okay, cool. Directly to the left.
This is a
Rikku?
sea hag.
See, I got it.
Riku's down here.
I look, alright? Faces. Shut up. Okay, and then the water ghoul thing is the one on the right.
Right here.
And amongst everything else that's around. Jesus Christ, icicles on a stick. Right. Okay. This is a lot. And Kyrish doesn't think we have enough allies. And he's going to start calling inwardly for some help. And he's going to cast Summon Monster.
Are you going to do random roll or are you going to choose?
I think it's still going to be random. He's only done it, like, what, once before?
I think.
Yeah, so I think it's still going to be random.
Alrighty. Uh-oh.
How deep is
A
the water?
Oh
God.
no.
It's a shark! Sharknado!
It's a motherfucking porpoise.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, this water is deep enough for the troll that is coming up on your left. You can only see from the waist up. From the weird snake thingy, you can only see about 5 foot of it from the head, so this water is somewhat deep.
Fairly deep then. Right. Okay.
Oh my god. I can't believe it. Porpoise.
Glowing blue magic forms a fucking circle up in midair. Out pops a fucking porpoise, just plops down
Flop
into
on
the
the
water.
ground. That's funny too.
Kyrish just looks over. I didn't expect that, of all things. Alright then. Let's make some use of it.
Porpoise steaks for dinner. Oh.
So, is the creature going to be able to attack on my turn then?
Yeah, so basically you summoned it, so it will attack now. I gotta try and find a porpoise.
Oh, you know. Eggplant shaped thing will do.
I mean, the closest thing I have is this really weird motherfucking looking badger, so we're just gonna put that bitch there. It would be the badger's, or not the badger, the porpoise's turn.
Badger porpoise!
I joke.
He's a badger with a porpoise.
Oh my god. Roll me an attack.
17.
That hits. Roll
It's
me 2d4s for
Yo.
damage.
1. It does 3 damage in total.
That's a hell of a bitch slap.
After the badger is Riku's turn. As she prepares her spell, there is a faint lavender mist coming or popping in front of her into an oval, similar to what you've seen before, except not as dark and ominous, and a creature starts to make its way out. There is a dog that comes forth out of her bubble,
I thought you.
and it launches itself from the oval onto the other side of the troll. Let's see. Need to scroll up for the doge.
So I totally didn't hear bubble, I heard butthole. And the dog coming out of her butthole just sounded really off to me.
Oh my god, what is wrong with you all?
I don't know what's wrong with this.
Don't bring all of us into this. This is your freaking.
You brought a purpose to the party. I mean, like, who brings the vibrating dolphin to a party?
Who the fuck said it was vibrating, you ninny?
Well, it had to.
And the dog is going to bite this troll in the ankle, like those tiny annoying little yippy dogs.
Chihuahuas? Those fierce little bastards?
Yes, and the dog manages to hit, and it does
2 damage.
no, 4 actually.
Okay.
After that is the weird snake thing's turn. It is going to come out of the... It is not the snady. It is going to come out of the water and is going to slither its way up. She's going to move up and she's going to take a bite out of Kyrish.
Hello.
Tasty.
Kyrish, does a 9 hit you?
I got an AC in 19.
Okay, so yeah, it doesn't hit you. She tries to bite you, but her teeth cling off of your armor. So after that is now the troll's turn. The troll is going to try and smash the porpoise with its club. It's a 15.
Yeah, it has a AC of 15.
Okay, so that hits. Your porpoise takes 4, 5. It takes 12 points of damage. Your porpoise has 1 hit point left.
Oh no. His porpoise is almost complete.
We got mashed tuna.
How dare!
We have canned porpoise for dinner.
No.
The other white meat.
Alright, after that is the second sea hag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's gonna do that, and she is going to strike at the dog. She hits. For a total of 7 damage. The dog still lives, it yipes. Blood is oozing from this poor puppers. After that, Rhea finally gets to go.
So let's go ahead and get this one done. So Heading up to there. Let's give it a swing around with the sword.
Alrighty, roll me an attack.
13.
13 does not hit. You try to smack the snake, the woman-headed snake thing, and it just, your blade glances off of the scales, and she just turns to you and gives you an evil, hissing laugh. After that is the third sea hag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does she have any ranged attacks? No. Alright. That's all she can do for now. The next is this weird thing with wings. It kind of comes out of the water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And is going to try and shank you with a claw. Let's see. Does a 22 hit you?
Yes.
Alright, I hope you're ready for this. I hope you're ready to take 5 points of damage to your face.
Okay.
No, not Rhea's face.
After that, another thing comes flying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And is also going to try and stab you in the face.
I hear you.
Does a 14 hit you?
That doesn't.
It tries to slash at your face, and you kind of just do that Matrix lean to the side, and the claw goes through. The round restart begins with a sea hag. She's gonna take 2 steps down, and she's gonna try and slash at Rikku. Oh god. Alright. Let's see, +7. Does a 17 hit Rikku? Yes, it does. Rikku takes 7 points of damage to the face. Oh god. That's 34. I can math, I promise. Alright, after that is Bert.
I am casting Holy Smite. I'm gonna go off to the right, or to the left side, sorry, and I'm gonna land it in the square between the sea hag, witch, and right above the dog.
So right here?
Yep, right there.
Okay.
Yeah, right there. I'm gonna let it loose right there. It's a 20-foot radius burst, which would encompass everything right there.
Alright, what is your DC?
It's a spell DC of 13.
Alright, so Troll makes it. Witch makes it. This one does not. So now you roll damage.
10 points of damage, and there's no modifier to that, I don't believe. It's just, which is then halved by...
So 10 is basically 5.
Right. To everything that made it save, and then the thing that didn't make it save is now blind.
Okay. So does that mean they miss, or...
Blind is... Just a second. Conditions. It's blinded. Character cannot see. It takes -2 penalty to armor class, loses his dexterity bonus to AC if any, moves at half speed, takes a -4 penalty on search checks and on most strength and dexterity based skill checks, All checks and activities that rely on vision, such as reading and spot checks, automatically fail. All opponents are considered to have total concealment, 50% mischance to the blinded creature.
Okay.
Characters who remain blinded for a long time grow accustomed to these drawbacks and can overcome some of them.
Alright.
Now I gotta figure out how long it lasts.
1 round.
Okay, it's just 1 round.
Yeah. So, ironically, it already went. It already
Which
took its
one's not
turn.
blinded?
The one that already
Which
took
one?
its turn.
Well, that's okay. It can't see an attack coming, so it can't dodge.
Well, yeah, it takes a -2 to hit, but...
Right. That's still in effect. I don't care.
Well, Kyrish, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I am going to do a thing with some stuff.
Okay. Would you like to elaborate on this?
I mean, it depends, you know? I don't know. You gonna let me, like, you know, supernova and kill everything with a 5-mile radius, or not?
Dude, no. I'm not drunk enough for these shenanigans.
I don't want to die.
I'm going to pull out my axe and my shield, and we're gonna get to work.
Alright.
Gonna go over here with Rhea and get to work on this wing.
Alright. Make an attack.
It is single attack. Hiya! Submit. Submit! Rhea!
Yes, master. I submit, master.
Good. Oh, I got a nat 20 on that.
Confirm the crit.
Hells yeah, let's do it.
11.
That does not confirm the critical, but you still hit it, so roll normal damage.
Which is 10.
Cool. 10 on the knock. Alrighty. Alrighty. After Kyrish is your porpoise. Which
Go
is
fulfill your purpose.
very sad because it's at 1 hit point.
Well, he is going to go for a smite evil.
Okay.
There you go.
What
Is the troll evil? I think it's evil.
Yes.
I think it's evil too.
He is evil compared to this just innocent porpoise.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
It
What-
basically just adds 2 damage points onto its attack, so.
Cool. Alright. Roll me that attack.
So it's a 20 plus 4. 22.
Oh, yeah, you definitely hit at this point. Roll me an attack.
Yeah. 2, 4, and 6.
And then
At least
plus-
I did more last time.
Plus 8 for the flanking. That makes it 8.
Oh, did you give it that flanking last time?
No, because you went before Rikku.
Okay.
Alright, this thing is looking very battered and very hurt. You hear a sickening crack and a scream of pain as the troll drops to a knee. After the porpoise is Rikku. Rikku is going to stand her ground and she is going to bash this bitch's face in with her mace.
Morningstar maces.
Mace
To
to
your
the
fucking
face.
faces.
She manages to hit. And she takes 5 damage, right? This one? Yep, takes 5. That makes that number. After getting hit in the face, there's a sickening crunch as Riku's mace caves this hag's face in. And Bert, you would be able to see that the spikes impale in the skull, and when Rikku rips out the mace, There's almost no face left. It's gross. It's
That's
very
what I like to
gross.
see. Face pizza.
Ew.
After Riku's turn is the dog. The dog is going to try and go for the troll's throat for the kill. The dog nat 20s.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, the dog double nat 20s. And the dog as the dog jumps up, it takes a hold of its neck, and with the momentum of falling down, you just hear this sickening ripping as the throat is ripped out, and just blood just goops into the water, making ucky splish, 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 splish noises.
Oh, yeah.
After the dog's turn is the Naga's turn. The Naga is going to look at Kyrish, and she is going to open her mouth, and Kyrish, all you can see is an arrow coming forth from her throat. I think a nat 20 hits you.
Yes.
Yeah. Before you can even react, she is going to... You just feel this acidic burn in your chest. Kyrish, you are taking 5 points of damage.
Okay.
After that is the second hag's turn. She is going to see the dog, and she is going to try and slash at the dog, and misses. After the hag is Rikku. What you gonna do? Rhea.
Oh, you said Rikku.
Yeah.
Did I?
You did.
Oh, I thought I said Rhea.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
Sorry. Rhea, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna swing her at this bloody thing. And I'm not using Roll20 this time because Roll20 has decided to fuck me over today. That's a dirty 20.
Alright, a dirty 20 does hit it. Roll for damage.
Okay. 17 damage.
17 to the Naga. Okay. You manage to sink your blade in, not enough to decapitate it, but it leaves a nice gouge in it. She screams and hisses, and
Your attention should be less away from my golden friend here and more towards the real threat.
Ooh. Ooh. Sassy. After that is the hag. She's going to kinda... Oops.
Go to be yourself.
Apparently, she's gonna move over here and she's going to take a couple swipes at Kyrish. Does a 15 hit you, TDAB?
No, I have a 19 AC.
Alright, so both claws miss. Even though your back is turned toward her, she manages to miss. So, after her turn is this little guy, and he is going to swipe 2 claws at Rhea.
Thank frig for that armor.
Does a 21 hit you, Rhea?
Yes.
Okay, so for the first claw, take 5 points of damage.
Okay.
The second claw does a 15 hit you.
Thank frig she is mortal.
A 15 does not hit me.
Okay, and then the second claw will miss.
Yep. What damage did I take on the first one, sorry?
5.
Okay. I think I forgot to heal up from the last sleep, and I forgot to put what my max hit points was.
Oops.
I think I was on 60 something, but I can't be sure, so I was just going off what I had maximum there at the moment, which was 50 yard. Minus that, minus that. Okay, I know what I'm at the moment.
Alright. The next ooze is going to...
Did you say ooze?
Yes, it's an ooze method, so it's basically like an ooze demon.
Oh boy.
It is going to follow its friend's example and slash at Rhea. A 23 hits you.
Yes.
So that's 4 points.
Okay.
And the second claw does not hit you.
Okay.
We are back to round restart. Hooray! With the original hag, she is going to make 2 claws at Rikku. 13. Alright, so the first claw does not hit, but the second one does. And Rikku takes 6 points of damage. Fuck. Alright. Cool. Alright. Sorry, I had to math. Mathing is hard sometimes. Bert! It is your turn. What do you wish to do?
Well, I do believe it's time.
Oh god.
Here it comes. Hope y'all ready for it. I want to drop Bum Rum. I don't know if Kyrish is going to take full damage from the blast because of the people and things that are standing around him.
He would still have to make a save.
Reflex save, yeah. Well, let's get to saving then.
I mean, I was gonna say, you could do a medium bottle?
Medium doesn't do enough damage. I want these fuckers to cook. Kyrish, I'm sorry.
Oh my god. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Rip me, I guess?
Oh my god.
No,
this is
I will
not
send
gonna
it up
end well.
here. Look, I'm gonna send it up here.
Up here?
It's barely gonna get. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it would get the humanoid figure. It wouldn't get the fucking hag, but it would get, or it should get. Let me see.
Wait a minute, hold on. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15.
If I did it the one below that, it would be 1, 2.
Nope,
3, 4.
right there is fine, because you can get the hag, the tail end of the Naga, and the Lacedon without hurting Kyrish.
And the humanoid thing? Whatever
Yes.
the fuck that thing is? Okay, cool. Well, that's where I'm dropping it then.
Oh.
Big order of Bum Rum coming up.
Alright, make...
Somebody wanted shit on a shingle? I got you.
Oh my god, alright. So...
Now,
let's make this fun. Since you're throwing it so far, and you kind of have to lob it over people, roll me a dex throw.
A dex throw. So D20 based off my dex. Alright. Oh, this is fucking. I don't like the fact that you said this, but I still did alright. 16.
You manage to fling it. Well, you light it and you fling this thing. And as soon as it starts to descend, the cloth disappears. And just as it's about to hit the ground, there is a sharp, piercing sound of glass shattering. There's a whoosh of fire enveloping a large area.
So 18 reflex save.
Okay, so the Lacedon fails.
That's fire damage. Now the slashing piercing damage.
Okay, hold on, let me do the fire damage first. Alright,
Alright.
so the hag fails the damage. The Naga fails the damage. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, and that's about it. Alright, so they all take half fire damage. No, they take full fire damage. I'm sorry.
Okay, so that's 66. 15 points of fire damage.
Okay. As
Then-
fire bellows out, engulfing some of the enemies, and various screeches can be heard, and an oddly pleasant pork scent is rising from the flames. Alright, time for the glass bit.
The
The
glass.
Is the reflex the same on that?
No, reflex save is a DC 19 plus character level, so it's a 23.
Alright, so Lesodon fails the glass. Hag fails the glass. The Naga takes double glass damage because it rolled a nat 1.
Cool.
Alright, roll me the glass damage. Or the slashing damage.
Slashing, piercing. 26 points of damage.
Okay, so 26 and 26, that's 52?
52.
Okay. And then... And you said 26, so that makes that. And that. Alright, let me look at healths. You think that everything is calm after the fire, but no, you hear something flying through the air, and all of a sudden you just see these creatures being pelted with glass. The Naga, she goes to rear back and finish Kyrish off when all of a sudden glass just not only impales her but goes through her, but her body's thick enough that it slows the glass so it doesn't hurt Kyrish, Rikku, or Amora. And she falls into the dirt. Let me get my doodly here.
Guys, it's happened already. I'm a Mora now.
Alright. After that, and then the sea hag, the lonely sea hag who couldn't even hit Kyrish. She gets impaled through the neck and she dies as well. Oh my god. The ghoul, this weird creature that summoned everything to attack you, gets ready to jump upon Kyrish, but just as he's about to reach up, a thick shard of glass just goes right through his head and he face plants into the mud. Oh god, I lost my mouse. Uh-oh. There we go.
Wow. I'm apparently about to be ganked by everything.
My shit saves the day, yo!
Apparently.
Told you not to fuck with the bum rum. You don't want none of this shit.
Look, that's the shit.
I'm telling you. You'll die and if you don't die from the penetration, you'll die from the infection.
Oh my god.
Oh lord.
Septic, anyone?
You rolled upon us.
Jesus, he's the new mummy rot.
Yes.
I never got my vial of that.
Oh, I must give you a vial of bum rum. That's very true. I forgot. Well, I just wanted to demonstrate how wonderfully powerful it really is.
Oh yes, and I'm quite impressed.
Even I had no idea.
Just a little bit more careful where you put that, yes?
Oh, you know, it's all luck of the throw, I guess.
Exactly what concerns me.
Maybe we could make a mini catapult.
Oh my god.
I could launch bottles.
No.
I'm thinking more subtlety.
Can't believe we're having this conversation in the middle of a battle. That's alright.
You know, you gotta keep your head clear.
Yeah.
Let's finish this, yes?
when shit's exploding around you, literally.
Rikku just looks at Rhea. You know what? Not my circus, not my tadpoles. We can deal with this later.
I stopped questioning it a while back.
Could you imagine if Rhea could make bum rum? The amount?
Oh god!
And that's why I stopped questioning it a while back.
You could have horse apples as grenades. Oh, the joys we could have.
Oh no.
Well, Kyrish, do you want to continue this conversation, or do you wish to slice some heads yourself because it is your turn?
You know, that is a decision and a half right there, you know? Well, in either case, Kyrish is going to jump on top of the worm lady and jump down on top of whatever the flip that thing is. I have no idea what it is.
It's an ooze demon.
Oh, okay. Well, slimy demon or not, I am going to hack its bits apart.
Alright. Roll me an attempt.
Hiya! 12.
That was anticlimactic.
A 12 does not hit it.
Well,
I just jump off the top of it and just, like, bringing the fucking axe down overhead and miss.
God. Epic fail.
Well, after that is the porpoise's turn. The porpoise is gonna... God damn it. The porpoise is gonna move over here and kinda just sit there.
With 1 hit point.
That's Riku's dog.
Oh.
That she summoned a while ago.
Uh-huh.
The one that killed the troll. There's not a whole lot else it can do, so it's just gonna chill there for the moment. It is Riku's turn, and she is going to bash the hag with her mace again.
Hey, hon.
Yes.
His purpose is fulfilled.
Well, she got a critical, so confirming the crit. She does confirm the crit.
Don't you ignore my joke.
La squee. Alrighty, so 3 plus 6 is 9. Plus 2 is 11. Plus 2 is 13. She does 13 damage to this hag. Which hag is this? This is the first hag. 13. Does that kill it? It does. You don't see this, but you can hear a sickening as there is no more head on this hag. There is just a neck, maybe some semblance of a chin or a jaw, and then Riku's mace.
It's a bloody stump.
She is splattered in skull, brains, blood, everything, and she is breathing heavily.
God, you're one sexy cleric. I mean, I didn't say that.
Rikku will look at Bert. Bert, roll me a spot check.
I don't want to. I'm scared.
Roll me a spot check.
Alright. I'm still scared. Sport check. Let's do the sport check. Fucker. Don't lag on me now. Alright. I got a 9.
Throughout the blood and gore, you think you see her wink, but it could just be she could be blinking away the blood, but you can't really tell. After that, Doggo's turn, and it's going to try and attack the other hag. And hits! Yay, Doggo. Happy Doggo. Doggo does 3 points of damage to it. After the Doggo is the single surviving hag. She's going to try and make 2 claw attacks at the dog. The first one misses. The second one hits. What is the thingy? 24. Aw, she kills the Doggo. The hag scratches... The witch scratches at the dog, and the dog yipes. And as it goes to fall limp, it is dissipating in a lavender mist. Bye-bye, Doggo. So after her turn is Rhea's turn. What would you like to do?
Oh, there's 2 things still here, still to kill.
Yes.
So let's see what I get. $21.
Alright, I don't know what you're hitting, but you do hit it. You
Oh,
roll.
I was smacking the one right next to me.
Okay.
This one.
Alright, roll me some damage.
$20 damage.
Let's see, the dark one is the water. Okay. You slice into it, and it lets out a gurgling sound, and when you rip your blade away, it's not blood that comes from it, but it's actually just water, and it's steaming as it pours out. After your turn is its turn, and it's going to retaliate with a couple claws. 20... God damn it. 26 does hit.
Yep.
Take 4 damage, sorry. And the second claw does not hit. The dripping little winged fiend follows suit and goes to smack you. 15 does not hit, and neither does a 10. Round restart. Bert, what are you gonna do?
I thought about doing this amazingly acrobatic approach to this, but I think I'm just gonna charge and smash my mace into this last hag's face.
Okay.
Let's see. Ooh, wait. No, I'm not. I'm gonna burn this bitch.
So she succeeds the fire, but she fails the glass.
Okay, so small 24. Where's my notes? So small is a 1d6 fire damage. The DC is 10 plus character level. Then the other one is 15 plus character level. So it'd be 19 for one and 14 for the other.
Yeah, they succeeded the fire damage and failed the glass.
Let's see. 1d6, not 8. Let's go 6. Huh, I got 1. Ooh, so they take nothing.
No, they would take 1.
Okay.
At least 1.
Well, if they saved, they should take half, but I mean, if half negates a 1. Okay, and then the other one was. You said a D6 as well. That's my luck tonight. I rolled 2 ones.
Oof.
Damn.
At least we can get those fuckers out of the way, right?
So the
Should have thrown a large one.
the small bottle hits up against the hag, and she's slightly engulfed in flames. She kind of meh it off. And some of the glass scratches her, but it's not as explosive enough to go through her, so she kind of is just walking around with bits of glass sticking out of her. Kyrish, your turn. Kyrish, your turn.
Let's go for another slash.
Alright, roll me that d20.
Actually, what is... Oh, yeah, okay. 7!
You
Oh,
miss
God.
again.
You're right. You ain't saving us from shit.
I am a horrible fighter.
Yeah, you should just hang it up and become a, I don't know, a bard.
You go to swing your axe, and you kind of smack it with the flat side of your axe, and it kind of just bonks off its head, and it just looks at you like, motherfucker. What the hell? And then your porpoise just kind of just cries out in loneliness, out in the pond, for it has nothing to do.
It still has consciousness enough to.
It still has 1 hit point left.
My God.
It's Riku's turn, and she is going to step on this hag's body as she is going to smack the, as she's going to bash the other hag's face in again. And fails. After Rikku is the hag, and it's going to scratch at her twice. The first one fails, the second one fails. Rhea, your turn.
I'm going to do the same thing on the same boy, but I'm going to do things a little bit different this time.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to do my power attack.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
I get to minus from my to-do. I get to minus from my hit
Yeah.
roll
I do
up to my base attack to add it as damage, which is doubled given I'm using this sword as a two-handed weapon.
Oh, Lord. Somebody's getting tent pegged.
Yep.
Alright, roll me that attack.
Yep. I rolled a nat 20.
Confirm the crit.
Okay.
Unfortunately not confirmed, but that's still going to be a hit. 19, and I'm going to minus 4 from my attack bonus, so that'd be 23 to add 8 onto my damage roll.
You go and you slash this winged thing. You manage to hit it in the same spot you cut earlier, and you just cleave this thing in two.
As my bonus action, will you allow me to look at the last thing on the board that isn't this random hag? This last one that's over here. Just stare it in the face and be like, next. And try and intimidate it.
Roll me an intimidation check, and I will roll a sense motive.
Oh, that was shit. 13.
Ooh, okay, so the little oozy thing kind of just looks at you and just snorts. The hag will kind of just look at you and just run.
Well, not the one I tried to scare off, but I'll take it.
But as she runs, she turns her back on Rikku, and Rikku will drop her mace and pull out her crossbow and shoot the hag in the back for a critical, confirming the crit, confirming the decap. She doesn't hit, but she rolls the critical. Rikku, what is your crossbow? Is a D10. Come here, D10. Alright, so that's 9. And 4 is 13. She shoots 2 bolts in quick succession. One goes in the back, the hag screams. The other one goes into her head, and the scream is cut short, and there is a soft thunk as the hag is face planted into the mud.
Nice shooting there, Rikku.
Oh, thanks. Where was it?
Just side glance to Kyrish and be like, right, let's finish this fuck.
Right, I'll attempt to. I believe this is an off day for myself.
Alright, and with that, this one dead. Bert, your turn. What do you wish to do?
Oh, well, since nobody else can get the damn job done, I guess I'm gonna have to stretch my legs and slam this thing.
You can't be right there because Kyrish is right there.
Oh well, okay, fine. There with, let's see, my Morning Star.
Alright, roll me an attack.
And go attack. Is she flanked? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, does a 18 hit.
That does hit. Rolled for damage.
Alright. Damage. Now, I don't know if that gave me my... Okay, so I rolled a 7, it gave me a +1, yep, 8 damage.
Okay. And then 2 for flanking. Alright. The ooze kind of takes the hit and just shrugs it off like nothing really happened. Kyrish, your turn.
Lovely. I can fail some more.
I believe.
Oh, right. Roll a 21.
Very nice. That does hit. Roll me some damage.
9.
Alright, and then... So, 11 for... flanking. Alright. The porpoise is still sitting there. Kind of just waiting for something to happen. Rikku...
It's okay. His purpose has been fulfilled.
Rikku comes up beside Rhea, and she is going to take a shot at this drippy thing. Manages to hit for 9 damage. Does that kill it? She takes an expert aim, and she shoots this drippy thing, and the arrow goes in right through the eye and goes Fletcher deep, and the thing will just crumple to the ground.
Fletching.
What
When you hit the chance.
What did I say?
He said Fletcher.
Oh.
A Fletcher is someone who actually makes the arrows.
Oh, well, okay, then the fletching. So.
Yay, lesson.
So, everything is dead. And you have all survived. Congratulations. Your porpoise is tired, Kyrish, and it kind of just dissipates in a blue mist. Do you wish to loot any of these bodies?
Yeah.
We're looting all the bodies.
Sweet.
I'm searching for the ring.
The others can do as they will. Kyrish is going to release the porpoise. And he looks over to the dragon's corpse. Remembering back to Amora's quote-unquote trophy room. And the wings spread across the wall. How big are these wings?
They're a lot bigger than what was in Amora's room. But compared to other dragons, this is just a baby. This is just out of infancy.
He's having ideas. Kyrish is going to go up and begin cutting the wings off.
Okay. As you're doing that, Rikku will come up. Word of advice, try and if you want to fully remove them, make sure that you get in the pivot joint. I don't know what you're planning to do, but at least it's a clean cut.
Ah, thank you for the advice. And he's just gonna take his battle axe and swing.
Oh my god.
He doesn't have a knife or anything, it's all he has.
She just picks up the knife that was by the head. And she goes, I think I can get into the skull if you want one of these.
Oh. Oh. Well, do you want my axe for the skull? We'll trade you.
No, I'm good. I think I can get into it now.
Oh. Yeah. Alright, suit yourself.
She looks at Rhea. Are you sure he's not the barbarian?
I'm not sure who is who at this.
It's such an odd weapon for a character like Kyrish to have. Oh god.
Rikku is digging inside of the head. Kyrish is removing the wings. Bert and Rhea, what and what are you looting?
I'm looting everything that has a hole. I mean, everything that's there.
If that's a hole, that's Korik's job?
He is the hole filler. I'm the hole emptier.
Oh my god.
Big difference there.
I empty the hole. He fills the hole.
Oh my god. Okay, well, Rhea, are you participating in the looting?
Yeah, she'll mainly be focusing on the hags to try to see if you find that ring.
Okay.
Yes, that's the big thing, is the ring.
This one, nothing stands out too much on the hag. You can see that there's various magical components in a bag, kind of on her hip. And oddly enough, for being dead, its eyes are almost as if the person was alive. They're not clouded over, they don't have that milky white. They're as clear as day.
Oh, well, rip.
And you manage to see in a small other pouch that it has 50 gold.
Many. I mean, I've got no use for the spell combo. But
I'm just stripping bodies. If there's anything on anybody, I'm taking it.
Alright, Rhea, you give yourself 50 gold for your gold inventory. Bert, if you look at this hag, you will find the same clear eyes. And oddly enough, another 50 gold in a small pouch. Another bag full of materials for spells. And on the one finger, there is a silver band with a black stone set with an inset black stone.
Cool, I cut the finger off. Take the whole thing.
Jesus.
Do you just take the ring or do you take everything else?
Oh, I'm taking it all.
Okay.
Anything I can find, the components, I mean, yeah, all of it. We'll put it. How do I put that in my...
No, you could just put it like under miscellaneous, like random magical materials and whatnot. But make sure you add the 50 gold. Do you bother checking the last tag?
All of them. For everything.
The last tag will also have the money, the eyes, and the magical stuff.
Okay, so I'm gonna check out these eyes real quick. Can I do a knowledge arcana check to see if they're magical in some way?
Yes.
Or if I would know? Okay.
Go ahead, roll me knowledge arcana.
Well, I rolled a 13.
You know that from long ago that hags have a tendency to scare people when made with direct eye contact, and that there's something about their eyes that has this weird magical property, but you can't put your finger on it.
Well, out comes my knife, and out comes their eyes.
Alright, so you have 6 hag eyes. Congratulations.
Yay, I'm disgusting.
Kyrish, you managed to remove the wings from this dragon. Rikku pulls the skull from the dragon, and she's looking around. And as she's kind of rotating in her hands, she stops, and then she just... right then and there.
You right?
She's just gonna hold up the skull for everyone to see. Amidst the white bone, almost like the bone grew around it, there is something black in the middle of the skull.
Like a solid black or a goopy liquid black?
Solid black.
What is that?
Gem, maybe? Some kind of stone?
Can we kill it with fire?
I think you've killed enough things with fire today.
Is that how he controls the dragons? Are they just too powerful for normal mind control?
That might very well be. Or because they're out of... Well, no, because... Sage was out of range, I think. I don't know, though. Like, if they were out of range and sent to do something far away for you-know-who, then, it would make sense that you'd have to put a stone or some kind of device to do said thing.
Like an amplifier.
Yes. Whatever an amplifier is.
Basically, Goombert, a lightning rod for his magics.
Yeah, sure. That thing.
We can't be
Right.
sure. Can you prise it from the skull?
I can try. And she's going to...
Wait, don't touch it.
I'm not gonna touch it with my bare hands. Don't worry
Okay.
about that.
Okay.
And she's going to take a few steps back so she doesn't sit in her vomit. And she's going to pull out a pouch, and she puts on some gloves, and she sets the skull in her lap.
Out of curiosity, as she's doing this, Rhea's just going to pull out the summoning stone. Do the two look similar in any way, but aside from color, of course?
No, the summoning stone is a lot larger. It's clearer and it's smoothly cut. This is small, a lot smaller. You can't really tell what kind of cut it is because it is that black.
Okay.
And also, Rikku didn't puke when she saw the summoning stones.
What color's the dragon again?
This is a black dragon.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not a summoning stone at least. So we don't have to worry about that. Hey, Kyrish, is there nothing in your book about this?
Aside from,
Wait, did you say phylactery?
it could possibly be part of a phylactery? I doubt this is the only one.
Phylactery.
Hold on a second. Like, can I knowledge arcana check this? Phylactery, do you know what I'm talking about?
The phylactery?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead.
I just want to make sure that my character knows what he's talking about before he starts talking about it. Because
As you do, you can hear the soft tink 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 of tools, and then you can hear Rikku vomit once more.
oof.
Are you sure you should be near that if it's causing this?
It's just so cruel and inhumane. This is the only way my body can handle it. Why?
Believe me, Rikku, I'm of a similar mind.
And she will look up, and if you're looking at Rikku, she will tilt the skull up. She's managed to take off the top part of the skull, and it's not just a black stone, but it's actually it's a large black thing. And it wasn't just inset in the skull, but it is somehow inside of the brain.
Oh dear gods. Yep.
So this clearly isn't a summoning stone.
Is that?
I don't...
Looks like,
No?
looks like a shard or some kind of... Ugh.
By the
don't know what it
gods,
is.
should we even take it back with us? We need to at least know what it is.
Well, whatever it is, this is what was causing the magical aura from earlier. That's for certain.
Oh, I can imagine.
If you could
Alright.
see what I could see...
Just-
Rhea will lean over to see.
Put it down for the moment, and when we're finished, we'll deal
Oh,
with
that-
that.
That's right in there.
She is She's going to take off the top of her robe, and she's just going to set it over the skull. And she's just going to just shudder just from the bleh of what she just discovered. What did you roll for your Arcana check?
A 12.
You know the basics of phylacteries. You know what they're related to, but other than that, well, that's about it.
So I know that. Oh god.
You would know that phylacteries are basically a way of eternal life for mages.
And for undead. What are those things called?
Necromancers?
Lich. Yes.
Okay.
Lich. Yes, that thing. Liches. Liches are bad. Not leeches. Liches.
I mean, leeches are bad as well.
Leeches are bad as well.
Yeah, all of them.
Goombert's gonna. God, I don't know that I should do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. He's gonna walk over to the skull. He's gonna pull back the robe, and he's gonna plunge his hand deep into the brain and try and rip forth whatever's in there.
Well,
I wouldn't do that.
Goombert, what are you doing? Get your hand out of there.
If it's a phylactery, or even a part of the phylactery of you-know-who, we have to take this back with that ring to the church.
And if it's part of the taint that took the dragon's mind...
It's not in my mind.
Sounds of that.
God.
Do you want to put it in a bag? Or should we tie ropes to the skull and drag it back?
We can probably drag it on the dragon's wings. I'm taking them with me.
Oh, I thought you were just dismembering the dragon for sport.
After
You
what
know.
we spoke of, you sick fuck.
Bert, I really don't think you should. How tightly do you grab this black object?
Well, I figure I'm probably about mid-thrust of my hand into the brain before they tell me that I shouldn't do this. So,
Oh, God.
I look around at my companions and I'm like, maybe you're right. Maybe I shouldn't pull this thing out of here. It could have a really, really bad effect on all of us. I'm sorry, that was selfish. And I'll pull my hand back and be like, you're right, we could drag it on a wing or somehow other get it back.
On the... I can't even call this a plus side. On the side, at least you've loosened the brain.
I guess. I'm gonna see if I can extract more out.
I wonder what dragon brains taste like.
She's going to look at him. She's gonna scoop up a handful of mud, and she's gonna throw it at you.
Oh fuck, she slung mud at me. That's some shit.
Look, at least have some decency around the damn corpse of an intelligent creature, yes?
Fine. It's dead. I was just trying to ease the tension. There seems to be no upside to any of this situation that we're in.
No, there isn't.
I mean, the upside is we're not dead.
I suppose that's true.
Yeah, but more of might be if we don't hurry up.
It's just
So,
straight stand up,
the head on the
slow head turn.
Rikku sees this, and she hops in between the two of you with her arms up.
Look, I'm not saying that I want her to die. I'm just simply saying time is of the essence, and the more we stand here bickering, the less chance we have to fucking fixing this.
She's
So-
with Keith. She's in good hands. Rikku kind of lowers her arms down, seeing the situation kind of diffuse. Well, why don't you guys finish looting the bodies? And I'll see what else I can get from the skull, right?
Right.
Do you check the water troll corpse?
Yes.
If you see, there is a little pouch of gold. You do a quick count, there's 50 gold in there. You notice that their toenails, fingernails, and teeth are actually quite large and can be used as small shields or even some plating. Would you like to take those?
Jesus Christ, their teeth are that big?
I mean, they're basically a troll.
Hey, you big fucking tooth!
Trolls are big.
It's a bit
Oh
too-
shit.
Yeah. Fuck it, let's strip him.
Alright. You do that. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of him. Rhea, do you check the little winged thingies that you slashed into?
Yeah.
From the ooze one, you can tell that the wings are actually easily detachable. And when you pick up the thing to rip its wings, fully remove the wings, a bunch of 50 gold falls out from a pocket. Same with the one that bled water, except it's water wings instead of drippy wings.
Disgusting.
I really have to question what they're doing with the gold.
Who is checking the water naga?
First off, I would, however, like to counter your question with another question. I would like to actually do perhaps a poison making roll and search for ingredients that would increase blood flow, especially.
Okay. There's actually... Yeah. If you... Alright, then would you want to search the water naga or the Lostodon first? This is relevant to what you said.
Go with the Naga.
You finish, cutting off the wings. You get down, you start helping everybody loot. You see the spines of the naga, see that they're very pointy, and you take a few of those. You inspect the mouth and in the throat, and you can see there are sacs in there.
Sexy. Sorry.
Oh my god. Do you take those sacs?
If I feel they're going to be helpful to my mission, yes.
No spoilers, but I highly suggest you take them.
I mean, if I'm getting
Take
that gut
everything.
feeling, fucking do it.
So, like, yeah. Rule number 1 in looting: take everything.
Just take the whole damn corpse.
Exactly. Throw it in your bag of holding and let's go.
You don't have that yet.
Oh, well, damn it. Throw it in your backpack and let's go.
You do notice, since you are very close to the teeth, that it's not just regular teeth, but there's almost like a film over these teeth. Do you want to take the teeth?
It looks interesting. Let's do it. Okay, so how many sacks?
2.
He's lucky he gets 2 sacks.
And cheese?
We'll say 5 teeth, and we'll go with 5 spines.
5
Really?
cheese?
I need to ask you that same question. How many teeth and nails do I get?
We'll say 5 of the toe, finger, and teeth. And Kyrish, as you go to walk away, your boot makes a clinking sound. You look down, and there's 100 gold pieces laying where the naga used to lie.
Gold. Interesting. They must have taken other travelers here as well. You lot, would you like to tally up the gold we've earned from this and split it up?
Yeah, I found 100.
Oh, we've got 100 over here.
Got 100 as well.
Well, that makes 300.
I suppose it does.
I mean, do we want to split it with the others?
Well, I mean, we could pool it all together as a party and use it to buy equipment and better ourselves.
No bother.
Better-
You know,
better
you
work
almost
than
sounded
the
so
better.
convincing, I almost believed you.
What's not to believe? You really don't believe that I feel that way? I do.
Alright, well, you just sounded like, well, I guess if I have to, I will.
I mean, how many of us do we need to split it up between? We've got us 3 here. Then we've
Technically,
got
5.
Yeah, okay, so
We
we've
get
got
70.
300 in the pot right now, so I'll write that down.
Oh, hey, did you guys check out that weird ghoul-looking thing yet?
Well,
I'll have a
still getting
nosy.
there.
I'll have a look.
We're working on it.
You will notice that this Lacedon has very long fingers and very long fingernails. Its teeth are not only bloodied, but jagged and sharp. And you notice that on the sides of its neck, it's kind of puffed out a bit. And right where one of the glass shards went through its leg, it is now covered in 50 bloody gold pieces.
Oh my god, these things are just bleeding gold. Add another 50 to it.
Righto.
What else did you find?
Well,
I mean, there's
yeah.
odd little puffy sacs near its neck. That's about it, really.
Oh, let me inspect.
Yeah, you're the one that knows more about medicine than me.
Right, more reverse medicine.
Yeah, I just know how to put them in the ground.
Precisely what the reverse medicine is for. I think you'll all be pleased with what I have in plan.
Kyrish, do you inspect the fingers and the teeth as well as the sacs?
Kink. Yes.
You notice that the fingers, they're dripping blood, but it's not... It's almost like the color of diluted blood. It's almost like something is mixed in with it. Along with the teeth, there's blood on the face, but it turns a different color when it's in the oral cavity. The mysterious sacs are filled, but you don't know what's in it.
So, I can't. Can I do a poison making roll or something to know what the flip I'm taking?
Well, in your bestiary, you know that Lacedons have paralytic attacks. Basically, a neurotoxin. We'll say you get 5 fingers, 5 teeth, and obviously the 2 sacs.
Macedon. Teeth. Fingers. And sex. That's it?
Yes,
Okay, how many sex?
there's 2.
Cool.
As you do this, there's the sound of something breaking. And you hear another retching noise coming from poor Rikku.
It wasn't me this time.
Are you sure you don't want to hand that off to one of us to see if we can try?
Well, I already broke it. Broke the skull out. I don't know if you'll believe this, but I don't know if I want you to see it.
Well, it's either you let us see it, or I let Rhea gut you for it.
What?
You're very violent today, Kyrish.
Oh, it's nothing a little bloodthirsty rage won't fix. Oh, no, that's what I'm already in. Oh, sorry.
Alright.
Rikku will get up and she will bring... She freed the brain from the skull and she will show it to you. So you see how there's a little bit of space basically allocating for the skull? Well, this is the top part of the brain. She's going to flip it over. Here's the underside. And almost like... The only way to describe it is like a grappling hook where it comes out of the bottom and there's just almost like black hooks on the underside of the brain.
Ah. So essentially, but if someone tried to remove that while this thing was still alive,
It would die.
It would kill it.
I know I shouldn't be surprised given how evil this guy is, but fuck, that's a new level.
This is... I have no words. I honestly have no words for this right now.
I have several, but I feel like they're all just variants of fuck.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Well, I managed to remember the spell the librarian used to show you the different magics. I think I can copy it. And she puts both hands on the brain, and there is purple lavender swirling around it. That purple dissipates, and it is just a huge, massive aura, almost as large as Rhea herself, of just black, emanating from this brain.
I mean, we had no doubt it was hidden, but that's a lot of magic put into this.
I think we found one.
Phylactery?
There is nothing near this level. Not even dragons have this massive amount of power.
That's all well and good, but how do we destroy it?
We can't physically touch it.
I
Not even with a weapon?
Ideas.
If you remember what Kyrish read, if any of us tries to just touch it or hit it with a basic spell or weapon, who knows what will come after us.
See, I got some ideas about that too.
Why do I get the feeling your idea is stick it in a large cask with your bum rum, leave it in a field, and remote detonate it when we're far away so it can't track us?
Well, it was similar to that. You know the well in town?
Yes?
If we drop it in the bottom of the well, and then we dump kegs down there full of the bum rum.
We will blow up the town.
You think?
That's not something to be hmming about. We don't want to blow up a town. We're supposed to be
but
the
if we
good
could dig
guys
a
in all
hole-
this.
But if we could dig a hole the size of the well is what I'm saying. Like you said, in the middle of a field somewhere, and we could pour it in a stream away from it, and we could light it. Or wait till the lightning hit a rod and lit it.
I just have...
That's just
The
too much
worst-
time, and you promised Keith... Well, you didn't guarantee that you wouldn't blow up the town, but still, that's...
Yeah, you're right. Okay, fine.
So if we manage to destroy this somehow, this could save Amora's life.
But if we took it to the church, maybe they'd have more information about where we have to, the ring that I have to take back and the favor that I've garnered so far. Maybe we could figure out a way for divine intervention.
Yes, aside from one thing. If you remember, the head priest was a traitor and was killed, and
Not that
pretty
church.
much.
That's not the same church. That's not where I got my power and my amulet from. That's
Oh,
a different-
right.
So if we take this back there to the place and explain to them what we think is going on, what we know is going on.
I mean, we need to go there to hand off the ring anyway, don't we?
Yes. And as far as people to be able to take care of it, I mean, I think we'd be in good hands.
You really don't think we should bring this up to anybody else? We don't know who we can trust.
Well, I know the amulet that they gave me, or that this woman's father gave me, was not somebody that I don't trust.
Well, be that as it may, that doesn't mean anybody else. Someone could see it. Anybody could see it.
Well, it's gonna be kind of hard dragging dragon wings back into town and not being noticed anyway.
Well, dragon wings are different, but if you bring something like this into town, that's gonna cause a big stir. And that's gonna draw a lot of attention to us.
I have an idea.
Speak it.
How big is the Right. Never mind. Idea gone. Just purely because I just realized the dragon's head would be much larger than Rhea's head, and therefore she couldn't hide the skull in the empty mask.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
thinking more like sticking the skull inside the dragon and dragging the whole dragon back. But that would be impossible too because it's way heavy.
Wait a minute. Can I see that mask real fast?
Rhea will unhook it and hand it over. Yeah, I'm still not quite sure what this is about.
She looks at it, kind of turns it over, peeks through. Is it a traditional plague doctor mask where it's like the hook beak is a solid piece?
No, oddly enough, it is empty.
Shit.
I said that's why it confuses me. It's almost as if it was designed for something to go in there.
Well, maybe.
Maybe whoever took it off was a bird.
She kind of looks at it.
Certainly is big enough for a horse's head.
She's going to hold the mask under her one arm. She's gonna pick up her robes. She's gonna hold it around. She's gonna put her hand in her robes and hold the black thing. And she's just gonna scrape the brain off of it. Oh God, I'm so sorry. And when she's done cleaning it, she's going to wrap the crystal in her robe and she's going to put it in the mask. And go ahead, tie this back around you. I want to see how it fits.
Around my head?
No, not your head, your waist. Like where you had it hooked before.
She'll just hook it back onto her waist.
No, that was hilarious on my face.
It's because you said how it fits, and I got the wrong
You want me
idea
to
there.
put that on my face?
She kind of hops around you. Oh good, it won't fall out. And you don't have to worry about it touching you. Excellent. Okay, so we found that out. We found that solution.
Good enough. Let's take our ass back down. Go to the church. Return this ring. I guess I could leave the finger here as I pull it out and look at it, twist it off. I'll just chuck the finger over on the ground. No need for her to see that.
I'm just having the worst thoughts right now.
Well,
This dragon
speak up.
had one of these in its head. That's how it was controlled from a long way. We mentioned it earlier, but it's only just hit to me now. What if Sage has something like this?
Don't you speak that evil.
I highly doubt it. Something like us
No,
is a bit
because
easier to control than an actual dragon.
Well, and the fact that when I used the protection from evil spell, it broke the possession. If you remember, Sage came back to us.
That's a fair point.
That's true. I just needed to hear that from someone just to alleviate the worry, I suppose.
No, Sage, I believe, has just got a mind that he's entered before, and therefore I think it's easier for him to enter it again. If that makes sense.
I suppose.
Kyrish, do you want help carrying some of those wings?
Well, I mean, I suppose I could use some help. I have a lot of other supplies here.
She'll assist in carrying the wings. So, what are you gonna do with these anyway?
Another project, we'll see. At least for someone else. My goodness, I couldn't do it.
For who?
Ew, I don't know, an armorer, an enchanter, a bit of a mix, not sure. I'll get some advice later on.
Alright.
Are you?
Just enough to go like that. Nope.
Are you planning to somehow make this some kind of flying equipment or something?
At the very least, a gliding. Who knows? Might even be able to help you soar among the clouds. He gives Rhea a wink.
I think they may have to be bigger wings than that, but I appreciate the thought nonetheless.
In either case, when do you get all these supplies back? So,
Hell, let's go.
let's start.
Pitter patter, let's get at her.
Indeed.
As you head back to the city, we go back to Gula. In a miragey haze, there seems to be structures rising from the desert. Keith on all fours with a covered Amora on his back. He is struggling. He is weak. Not even his swiftness in the sands is helping him move very far. Amora coughs a little bit. And she moans. Keith turns and looks at her, and his breath gets caught in his throat.
We're so close, Amora. Just a few more hours. Just hang on.
And she will flop an arm and catch his hand. He stops and sits up and watches her.
Amora. gods. We shouldn't have. Damn it. You're going to live. You need to.
Even though she is basically on death's door, she still manages to crack a smile. I'll be fine. Knowing you and the others survived is all I need. Knowing that Kyrish is one of us is enough. The world of Artnog will be saved.
Yeah, and you're gonna be there with us. You just need to hold on. If you don't, Rhea's going to kill me. I made her a promise.
Well, you kept me safe during the journey. That's all she needs to know.
Oh no, she's coughing up blood.
Shush. Don't ruin the moment. You gotta be there for her. You gotta be there for them. I don't know what's going on, but this hurts. And it showed me I still have a lot to learn.
And you're gonna have more to learn, Amora. Just... come on now. You need to stop talking. Save your breath. We're about 2 hours from the city.
She looks up at the sky, and Keith looks down at the sand. It's been so long since I've been here, I forgot how beautiful the sky is. And Keith, tell Rhea that I heard her. Okay?
You feathery bitch. You can fucking tell her yourself. Amora. No, Amora!
And all that can be heard amongst the desert, sending the sandy birds flying and cawing, is a scream. A scream that no one can silence or lessen or comfort. Somewhere else in the desert, there's a group of men in black clothing trimmed with bright blue. They stop, and they hear a faint, and it just dissipates into the distance. These men look like Keith. They turn to each other and speak in a weird tongue, and they dart towards the noise. So what's everybody's favorite part of the episode?
Oh, hell no. No, hell no. No. I know you. Oh. I can tell you what my least favorite part was. Man, I can't believe that. No. 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 Man, that's like somebody ripping out the last chapter of the goddamn book. You just can't do that. That's like recording over the end of a movie and...
Are you gonna be okay, Bert?
I don't know. He might not be. We'll have to see.
Are you, Headeast, gonna be okay?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be fine. I can't stand that shit though. Oh, ooh-wee. What about you, Rhea? And there's the jury right there.
The silence is deafening.
Nobody can say a goddamn word. How can you after that? Like,
Nobody gives a shit.
mic drop? Like, boom? Well, Moore's dead. We're fucked. No. If you're gonna be sniffing around to go potty, you do it over here.
Well, Bert, since you're being the most talkative, do you have a favorite part of the episode?
Oh my god. I do. It's, the fact that I got to use the bum room for the first time.
And not hurt anybody in the process?
I didn't blow anybody up. I actually had to use it in a radius that it was supposed to be intended for, and that conformed to, like, getting the job done. And yeah, I mean, the ending was on point. It was dramatic and traumatic. All I can honestly say, though, is the Sage is gonna kill you. Sage is gonna kill you.
Oh god. I think that's my favorite part, is like doing these cliffhangers and just seeing the Choco in capital letters in Gen Chat.
For real.
From Fred. And that's just with the session recaps.
And then, you think about how the silence. It's just nuts.
Alright, Kyrish, what was your favorite part of the session today?
Summoning a freaking whale in the middle of a swamp.
With purpose.
Yes, with purpose.
Oh, the puns.
Oh, yes.
Oh, the pumpus.
It was very funny.
Rhea, I'm afraid to ask, are you there?
Just getting back.
So, were you here for the ending?
I assume? I think? Yes.
What was the last thing you heard me say?
When we were exiting the swamp?
Oh god!
Oh my god.
Oh god! Rhea's gonna kill me too!
Oh fuck, Rhea's gonna fucking kill you.
Oh no!
I can't believe you just missed that. Oh
Oh
fuck. That makes the silence make even more sense, but oh my god, it was, yeah, oh dude.
no! I'm scared now.
I legit just got mad. Like mad, bro. I was like, no, fuck that. You can't do it this way. You can't, no. You're gonna have to listen to it.
Oh, the sad thing is you're gonna, well... Oh shit, well... Yeah, Wednesday you're gonna have to hear it. Oh, you're gonna have to wait till Wednesday. Oh, Jesus. But we are on the favorite part of the episode, so enlighten us, Lady Rhea, your favorite part.
That whole thing, just the deviousness of that black crystal was just... That's a nasty little piece of work.
Yes, yes, it was.
I figured I'd give it a little pizzazz. But I think my favorite part of the episode was the cliffhanger and Bert's reaction to it. That was...
I just can't. I just fucking can't with you. I just can't right now. Yeah, this is gonna take me a whole week to digest.
And if you watch the video,
I'm just gonna warn you right fucking now, you're gonna be mad. Yeah, no, this is wow. Fucking wow.
thank you all so much for watching and listening if you enjoyed it. And if you enjoyed how I torment my players, leave a like down below, comment on what your favorite part of the episode was. Don't forget to scratch that subscribe button and peck the bell so you know when the next episode comes out. We hope y'all are having a great one, and we will see you in the next episode.
Later.
Later.
Bye! DMobo out.